Hey guys, it's Lori, and I have a tag video for you today. I'm kind of excited about it. I haven't done a tag in a long time. This is a tag collab, actually, with Michelle from Life Adventures in Keto and Vicky Marie Living Life. So this is going to be fun. Oh, and I'll show you my shirt real quick. It says, "Don't Stop Believing." This is a 15-question winter tag. I haven't seen a new tag come out in quite a while. So the three of us got together and decided to come up with our own questions. And we're also going to tag 3 people each. Be sure to check the description box down below for the questions and the links to both of their channels. And you want to go watch them after you leave here because you never know. You might have been tagged. Also in the description box, you'll find the links to the channels that I'm going to tag. I'm going to tag Kimberly's Other Life, Andrea's Life, and Marjorie Burnett. And I have the questions here on my computer. Let me just bring those up. Okay, Winter Tag Collab. Number 1, what is your favorite quote? Dance with the one that brought you. Number 2, aside from necessities, what one thing could you not go a day without? So I'm going to say my computer. Maybe that sounds silly, I don't know. But I edit on my computer. I am reading the questions from my computer right now. I watch, whatever I watch it on my computer. I don't ever watch TV. John and the boys, the TV, it's all yours, guys. Because, I mean, I know how to turn it on and off if I have the remote. I don't even know how to turn it off and on without a remote. Yeah, I don't even mess with the TV. I watch my YouTube videos here. If I watch Netflix, I watch it here. Yeah, so my computer. That's my answer for that one. Where am I? I'm only on number 3 and I lost my place already. What are your hobbies? Well, other than YouTube is my hobby. And other than that, I'm sitting right now in my craft room and I'm actually surrounded by a giant mess right now, but it's Christmas time. So I'll use that as my excuse for now. But I have totes and totes and totes of craft items, and I really enjoy doing crafts, all sorts of different crafts. And number 4, how do you prefer to exercise in the winter? I really don't change it at all from any season. I guess it's always pretty much, I exercise the same, even in the winter. I do enjoy going for a walk in the winter now and then, but not nearly as much as the summertime. So I guess that's different. But it is nice to go on the trail. We have a trail in town and you can walk all the way. I can't remember how many miles it is. I'll put it on the screen. You can walk down that trail and it's just nice. And then the wintertime, it's kind of pretty. Other than that, we have a fully stocked weight room right out back. Number 5, what is the last book you read? So I wrote that one down. The Witches of Keating Hollow. And Keating Hollow, I can never remember that. So it's a series, and I think I'm on book 5 right now. Pretty sure. Number 6, have you ever been snow skiing? I have. I think 3 times I've been snow skiing. Love it. It was so much fun. It's been a long time, lots of years, but I had a great time. I stay on the bunny hill though. I do stay on the bunny hill. The first time I went, in the morning they had some lessons. So I took the lessons and pretty much learned how to stop without falling down, but falling down always seemed like the best option to me. So that's usually what I did anyways. I didn't do the ski lift though. Nope. You guys all want to go on the ski lift? Go right ahead. I'm going to stay right here on the bunny hill. I'm perfectly happy right here. I'm not going up that ski lift and losing a ski and have to go down on my butt. I'm not doing it. Okay. But I had a good time. Number 7, what is your favorite soup? Potato soup with rivels. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds so good right now. I might have to make some. Yeah. Favorite activity to do in the snow, now and or as a child? So favorite activity, I would say now my favorite activity is to sit inside and watch it out the window. That's my favorite now. As a child, well, so now if I had to go outside, I'd probably have fun with a snowball fight with my boys or making snow angels or building a snowman, the usual simple things. I do like sledding too. That's a lot of fun, but it's too much work walking back up the hill. So Yeah, as a child, I liked all those things as a child too. I guess it's all the same. As a child, I used to really enjoy shoveling snow. I really did. So, anyway, okay, number 9. Would you rather go ice skating or rollerblading? I went ice skating once when I was a kid and I hated it. I hated every second of it. It was a birthday party and nobody helped me. It was the first time I'd ever gone, first and only. And maybe if somebody would have helped me and kind of gave me some pointers or something, maybe I would have caught on and enjoyed it, but I really hated every second of it. Rollerblading, I do enjoy. I have rollerblades. They're out in the garage somewhere. I don't know where they even are because that's how long it's been since I've done it. But that's another thing I like to do on the trail because it's nice and smooth, it's paved. So, anyway, yeah, I do enjoy rollerblading. Number 10, mittens or gloves. So, I like the kind that have like fingerless gloves, but they have the mitten part that you can pull up. I like that kind. That's what I like. Okay, number 11, hardback book or Kindle or online. Okay, so I like my Kindle and I have a lot of books on my Kindle, but certain books I do like to have an actual copy of the book or the series. I read series most of the time. Yeah, I hardly ever read a standalone book. I usually just read series. So I have my Harry Potter set that I love. I have to have my Harry Potter actual books. I have the Twilight books, and I also have another series. It's a vampire series, and it's called House of Night. And that one, I can't remember how many books are in that series, but like the last 2 or 3 books, I ended up getting on Kindle instead of the actual book. So I'm 2 books short, 2 or 3, I don't remember. Need to get those last 2 or 3 books so I can have the whole set. So, okay. Number 12, podcast you feel the need to share. So it's actually a YouTube channel, but it's called the Dad Challenge Podcast. And I've been watching this guy for a while now. And he's not for everybody. He's a little snarky. He's a lot snarky. Let's put it that way. The people that he does snark on are the family channels that exploit their children for money. So do with that what you will. His whole point is to bring awareness to this exploitation of children for money on YouTube, on any social media, really. But it's really bad on YouTube. It's bad. Well, not just YouTube. I can't say that. But yeah, he has a really great channel. And some of the family channels that I used to watch, I only watched a couple of them. And now to look back after watching him, I'm thinking, wow, yeah, those kids didn't consent to that. Okay, so I'm not going to get into all that. He just has a really good podcast. But like I said, he's not for everybody because he does like to snark. Okay. Next is number 13, favorite winter memory as a child. That would definitely be the blizzard of 1978. I was 10 years old, and when I got up in the morning, our electricity was out. It had snowed all night long. It was just me and my mom and my little brother at home. And let's see, I was 10, so he must have been like 4 years old probably. He might have been 3. Yeah, he was 3. He was 3, I was 10. I can remember mom getting us up and telling us that we had to get up because we were going to be going to my grandma's. So my dad wasn't home because he was the street superintendent at the time. So he was out in the snowplow all night. I don't know if he had called her on the phone, if we still had phone service, or if he stopped home. I'm not really sure. But somehow she knew that dad was coming to get us on the snowplow, and we needed to go ahead and pack a bag, a few days worth of clothes. And we packed up all of our food that we could, and we took it and we went to my grandma's because my grandma had a fireplace. I can remember getting up and going into the living room. We had a big picture window, and I went to look out the window, and I thought, oh, it's all steamed up. So I went to wipe it off, and I was like, whoa. I look up, I'm like, that's not steamed up. That's a snowdrift. The snowdrift was going all the way to our roof. And I told my mom, and she's like, no, that's just steamed up. And she went and looked, she's like, oh my God, it really is. So then she went to the front door, couldn't even open the front door. We were literally trapped in our house with no electric. But my dad was already out on the snowplow. When he got home, he dug his way to the front door and took us to my grandma's house in the snowplow, which I thought was super cool. That could be an entire story time. That's all I'm going to say about that for now. Maybe you'll see a story time video come out about that, because that's just such a great memory. For me, it is. I know there was a lot of bad things that happened too. Not terrible. I mean, we're out of electricity. I'm sure some people had bad times. Okay, let me just stop. Let me stop with that one. Number 14, do you have any winter traditions? So, winter traditions. Other than like Christmas stuff, like a Christmas tradition of like getting Chinese on Christmas Eve and watching a Christmas story. No, we don't really have any winter traditions. Number 15, cards or board games. I haven't played either in years. I don't really know how to play that many different card games, so I'm going to definitely say board games. I mean, if I play cards, it's usually like Uno or Go Fish. Seriously, it really is. So I'm going to say board games. I really like Apples to Apples is fun. Not a big fan of Monopoly, but I've played it a few times. Pictionary, that's one of my favorites. Oh, my very favorite board game is Scattergories. Love it. Okay, that's it, guys. And I'm going to be looking forward to watching your tag videos. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.